This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Chris Ledeen. Here's a look at your top headlines on this Thursday morning. The ex-boyfriend of a missing woman in Warren has been arrested. 30-year-old Ashley Elkins has been missing since last Thursday. A family spokesperson says evidence inside his apartment led to the arrest. Police say blood was found inside that apartment. It's believed to belong to the missing mother. He was arrested in Flint. Police say he's expected to be arraigned this morning. A spokesperson tells us forensics from that evidence is what police are waiting on to charge him.
It's difficult. It's hard on all of us, and now we have to deal with that process. But at this point, it transitions to getting justice, and so we're hopeful that we'll get justice in this.
According to her family, her cell phone last pinged at her ex-boyfriend's house in Roseville. Neither her nor her ex were there. Police say there is a strong possibility that foul play is involved. Multiple fires burning in Los Angeles have caused tens of thousands of people to evacuate. We've learned at least 5 people have died and 3 of the fires have not been contained at all. President Biden has been briefed on the situation with fire officials along with California Governor Gavin Newsom. Because of the fires, President Biden has canceled an upcoming diplomatic trip to Italy. This morning, Washington is preparing for the funeral of former President Jimmy Carter. Visitors have been coming to say their final goodbyes to the nation's 39th president. The U.S. Postal Service won't deliver mail today due to the day of mourning. The U.S. Supreme Court, stock market, and government offices will also be closed. The last time a national day of mourning was held was in December of 2018, following the death of former President George H.W. Bush. Today, a judge is expected to make a decision on whether the case of missing 13-year-old Naiah Harris will go to trial. It comes after a preliminary exam adjourned in the middle of testimony yesterday. Jarvis Butts faces multiple charges and is accused of having an inappropriate relationship with Harris. Right now, let's get a check of our next weather forecast. Good morning, Troy.
Good morning, Chris. Today, a beautiful day in store, lots of sun, but the coldest we've seen in a while with temperatures in the single digits, feeling like 0, even below 0 this morning. 26 will be the afternoon high today. Notice the background, plenty of sun, hardly a cloud in the sky. And well, those clouds without those in place overnight last night. That's why those temperatures dropped so quickly. You can see next weather futurecast, clear skies, a couple of clouds rolling in late tonight, but for most of today, seeing a lot of sun. Then we watch for snow. We could see between 1 and 3 inches of snow adding up before it's all said and done early on Saturday morning. So that evening commute on Friday will look snowy. We will see some of that sticking on some of the roads, so we could have some issues. Again, that comes in through the afternoon tomorrow, through the evening hours, and then is over with on Saturday morning between 1 and 3 inches. Through the weekend, we'll dry out a bit and will gradually warm. So the big story for now will be these cold temperatures, only getting into the 20s through the day, getting to 26 this afternoon in Detroit, 24 in Lapeer, 23 right there in areas like Pontiac. And then early morning temperatures tomorrow in the teens, but feeling more like the single digits once again. So here is what to expect tomorrow. That chance for snow to add up a bit into the afternoon and evening hours. Then we go to 30 on Saturday, 30 on Sunday, up to 31 on Monday. Back to the 20s, though, for Tuesday and Wednesday. So, Chris, a couple of rounds of cold air, so we have to be careful and stay warm, especially this morning. Back to you.
All right, let's brace for it. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.